Hello everyone, this is just a little preview to an energy update that I will be posting on the Home Planet membership. I will be giving more details as well as, direct channeled information that came to me yesterday when I was doing grid work. This is going to be important because especially for those of us who are on the ascension path, we're going to have to allow ourselves to take on and to integrate new systems, new energetic blueprints into our entire beingness, okay? And what I mean by this is, for some of us, especially those of you, if you have been feeling ascension symptoms, different ones, especially if you have been feeling kind of sick, if you have been getting the ascension flu, like I have been, um, you might want to consider this, okay? Because whenever we have a lot of new light coming in, whenever we are having our light DNA and different strands of our DNA activate, if there is any density or any sort of old baggage in our energetic system, it might create disease, and therefore those flu symptoms and headaches and whatnot, they can be symptoms of that old energy leaving, and we have to treat them accordingly. So personally, I will do for sure, I will do some kind of a cleanse or a short fast at least, because I find that that will really help the clearing process. And I would recommend people to, of course, look into this, study this. Do not take this as like medical advice or anything. Okay, so just care for yourself, think for yourself. Listen to your own, you know, your own guidance when it comes to that and your own discernment. Okay, but I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update that, a lot of new energy systems and new light body structures are becoming available for us now, and I mean everyone. And I find that eventually, because these new energy systems are going to be installed into all of our light bodies, regardless or not what our paths are, I think it's important that, I give this update so that you know how to prepare for it, so that you know how to be receptive to those light body upgrades and whatnot, so that you're starting to sort of make the transition from these old energy body systems and old energy structures into the new. And that does not mean that necessarily all of them are becoming useless, but they are actually shifting in the way that they are working, and they're shifting in their function. And I've definitely noticed this in my own, reality. So just make sure that you are staying in tune with your own guidance, your own spirit guides, your own star guides, your own star family, and any other divine beings that are supporting you, any other spirits of pure frequency that are there for you, so that you can definitely take everything out of these upgrades. And I do promise that they are always for our highest good, even though sometimes the clearing process, especially depending on how much clearing you have done, how much deconditioning you have done, it can be a little bit challenging in the beginning. So I'm just saying that to especially those that are like very new to my content. If you are only just finding this, if you haven't heard of ascension from anyone other than me, like in this way, if conscious evolution is a totally new concept to you, maybe you have just woke up or something, you know, uh, just want to make sure that you are also taking care of yourself and you're staying healthy, and you're also, using other methods of, clearing. You're doing that emotional and physical and mental clearing that you can. And, um, remember to go within, okay? But again, those that are already on the path, those that are already working on their consciousness, this should not be that hard. This should be quite easy to, again, integrate, and, make sure you use what's available to you, of course. and what's always going to be available for each of us for clearing is sunlight. Right now it's actually raining in where I'm at. So even that rain would be very cleansing and clearing. Sometimes I just love walking there. It's weird. Usually people are just like, what the hell? Like, why would I walk in the rain? But, I sometimes enjoy that, just for change. Kind of refreshing. But yeah, one other thing that I would recommend, of course, is like Epsom salt baths or just sea salt baths, right? Like that's a really cleansing way to, you know, yeah, it's very cleansing. Let's just put it that way. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. And remember that you can always support me by purchasing one of my services or sending a donation or engaging with the content. If you want to see this coming back up, then you definitely want to, consider being a co-creator and supporting with energy exchange, which in this case would be money, or energy exchange in form of engagement with the content so that it gets showed up in the algorithm, and that further allows me to support myself. Okay, so I just wanted to remind you all of that I still have to pay my bills and stuff, still, until we get to that level of new earth consciousness where we don't have to pay bills anymore, then and yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate all of you, and it's a pleasure to support you. Okay, see you later.